Welcome to the Wonder Boldly podcast, hosted by yours truly, Christine, founder of Drizzle Academy. I am going to encourage and motivate you to take action towards your big goals. I'm going to teach you everything I've learned from building a very successful 25-year career, coaching people, and starting my own online business. I am going to give you so many action items. You are going to be able to wonder boldly.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Wonder Boldly. In this episode, we are going to continue to talk about the morning routine. Now, if you didn't listen to the last episode, go ahead and go back and listen to that, where I talk about informing your family and setting your alarm clock away from your bed and moving your body. All of these things are very important as you kick off your plan to start a morning routine. Now, we have to have a strategy anytime that we are going to move forward with a change in our life. We can't just hope something's going to happen or half-heartedly say, yeah, I'm going to do that and muster up the willpower for a few days and all is fine. And then as soon as the first hurdle comes up, it's all downhill from there. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we are setting the stage so that we can have a successful morning routine. And why are we doing this? We are doing this because I guarantee you, if you have a morning routine that is right for you and works for you, you will have so much more energy. You will be so much more productive during the day, and so much more positivity throughout the day, even when things get challenging. You will have a foundation each morning to work from. So that's why we're doing this, and also reaping some of the benefits of really instilling a morning routine. And as you put this practice, turning it into a habit, you are going to find that you will not want to miss your morning routine and that you have more time in your day to do things that you enjoy. I gave an example of this in this week's newsletter. So if you're not on my email list, you'll want to get on my email list. You can do that by going to drizzleacademy.com and clicking on the banner at the top that says, "Let's get you started." You'll also want to get on my email list because I am working on a brand new program. It is a morning routine program where I am going to support a small group of women, probably no more than 4, to be honest. It's the first time I'm running the program. I'm going to be teaching you the ins and outs of creating a morning routine, why it's important, and we will be doing it together, supporting each other, holding each other accountable, because there are going to be those tough days. I am so excited about this. I will be talking about it more in my emails, so please get on my email list. Again, you can go to drizzleacademy.com and click on the Let's Get You Started banner. Okay, let's dive in today. So for today's action items around your morning routine, one thing that is very important is you have to set up yourself for success the night before. If you are not getting enough rest, if you need to make sure that things are set up in your house so you can have a successful morning routine, you need to do that in advance. Think of it very similar to when you're trying to eat healthy and you're meal prepping. Think of it that way. It is prepping for your morning routine. So what you're going to need to do is you are going to need to have workout clothes, whatever that means to you. I'll let you in on a little secret. Sometimes I work out in my pajamas because I have not planned ahead and I didn't set out my workout clothes, or sometimes, quite honestly, I just want to stay in my pajamas. So you need to set out your workout clothes. So how that looks for me is I get up when everyone else is still sleeping. So I put my workout clothes outside of the bedroom. So I already have them. I don't have to go rifling through my drawers or what have you. The other thing is I set up the house for the next day the night before. So what I mean by this, what this means to us is I like to have the bathroom all set up for the next day, clean towels out. I like to have the kitchen all cleaned, the dishes done, All of those things, whatever they are for you, those tasks, if you will, get those done and out of the way. Now, let me tell you, real life happens and those things don't get done. My nemesis is the dishes. So I've been working really hard to make sure I get them done before I go to bed. I'm doing pretty good, but I still am not perfect at it, far from perfect at it. What I want to tell you here is when you don't get those tasks done and you wake up in the morning and now it's time for you. It's time for your morning routine. It's time for you to focus on yourself, not doing dishes in my example. You cannot do the dishes. You cannot do that thing. So when you see the thing that you didn't get done the night before, you have to put your blinders on and focus on you. So obviously, it's much easier to get the thing done the night before. So when you wake up, it's not a distraction. But nonetheless, if it's there, don't get distracted by it. I'm speaking from experience. Okay, you are going to want to have your workout clothes ready because you are going to be moving your body. We talked about that a little bit last episode. And you're going to know what exercise you're going to do. Now, I'm using the word exercise. What I should be saying is you want to move your body in a way that you work up a sweat. Okay? It doesn't need to be extreme. It's about 15, 20 minutes. Just move your body. So you want to plan what that means. If you're following me, you know this year we just got a treadmill and it's a game changer because I was going outside to do my jogging and now that it's cold here, I'm able to get on the treadmill. So it's so nice. It's so nice. So if you have a treadmill, you're going to jump on that. If you don't, you're going to do some jumping jacks. You're going to jump rope. You're going to whatever it is, but know ahead of time because you don't want to be spending those precious moments like thinking, okay, what am I going to do? You want to have that planned ahead of time. I do recommend that you get up when it's still dark. No one else in the house is up if that's possible, and it's really quiet because this is time for you. Okay, first thing you're going to do is you are going to drink water. So you want to drink a glass of water, preferably room temperature, not on ice. You're going to sit down and you're going to drink this water. You're not going to gulp it. You're going to sip it and breathe between sips. So that's the first thing you're going to do. You want to hydrate. The next thing you want to do is you want to move your body. You want to sweat. Now, one thing that I have found that works really, really well for me is before I do that, I brush my teeth. Because when you wake up, even myself, so I've been doing a morning routine for years. I love it. If I miss it, it's just such a drain on me. So it's not that I need to convince myself to do the morning routine or, to exercise or whatever. But nonetheless, you're waking up, you're groggy, your brain is foggy. What I find really helps me is I brush my teeth. Usually I have my water first and then I brush my teeth. And that kind of gets rid of that brain fog in the morning and gets me ready to go for moving my body. Okay, so then you're going to want to move your body, like I said, for 15, 20 minutes, what have you. And once you do that, you're going to want to now transition into some time for yourself, whether that is journaling or meditating, something like that. So, definitely want to do a cool down after you've moved your body, and then maybe sit down, maybe have a cup of coffee, a tea, and do some journaling, do some meditation, whatever feels right for you. You're definitely going to want to take that time to reflect on the day ahead, set your intentions. What are the things that you want to do today? Maybe you want to work on your business. What are the things that are going to move that needle forward? Maybe you're writing a book. What are you going to do? What do you have to do today? What are the things that are really going to make a difference on whatever it is that you're working towards? Those are the things that you're going to want to put into focus, write them down so that as the day comes along and people are getting up, you're now looking at your email, you're going to have all these distractions. You know how it goes. You can go back to what you wrote down and say, this is where I'm going to place my focus today, and redirect yourself. So that is a great way to do that. Another great way to do that is during the day, if you're getting distracted and during your morning routine, you wrote it down, you can look back at it and go outside, breathe in some fresh air, take a break, remove yourself from whatever is distracting you. Look at what you wrote down in the morning and then come back in and focus on those things. Those are just small snippets of things that you can look to apply for your morning routine. Now, I'm going to get on a little bit of a soapbox here because I want to share with you my personal thoughts on taking something that somebody else is doing and applying it to yourself. The idea of a morning routine, I guarantee you, however you implement that for yourself, is going to be a game changer. The tips that I'm giving you are things that work for me. The sequence is still very important. So the sequence of getting up, first having your water, moving your body, and then meditating or journaling, setting your intentions for the day. That sequence is very important. So you should really try to stick with that. Now, moving your body could mean lifting weights, could mean going outside for a walk, could mean walking the dog, could mean dancing, could mean doing whatever the right thing is for you to move your body. You do that, because if you're trying to do something, maybe you're trying to start a new exercise routine, you're adding in an additional challenge, right? So you really want to do something that feels right for you and your body. It's so important to move our bodies and really create that sweat, because not only is it important physically, it's so important mentally. Okay. And then the other action step of setting your intention, sitting down, meditating, journaling, what have you, that you need to find what's right for you. Do you enjoy meditation? Would you rather be journaling? Would you rather be sitting still and just enjoying a nice cup of tea and thinking about the day ahead? So that's where you're going to want to tweak it. Because if you don't and you just sort of do it by the book, there's no right recipe. And if you don't tweak it to match your personal approach, then you will not be able to sustain it. So 3 action steps, try them out. Last week I gave you 2 weeks, so you're still kind of getting the idea of, moving your alarm clock away from your bed, telling your family you want to do this. I gave you the move your body part, so maybe you've done all 3. Maybe now this week you're going to add in the intention, sitting down, meditating, journaling. Wherever you are on this journey of creating a morning routine for yourself is perfect. Don't worry about it. Keep trying and keep moving forward, and I'll be back here next week with some more action steps. Until next time, continue to wonder boldly. That's it for this episode. Thank you again so much for listening. And if you want more on how you can boost your energy, increase your productivity, and maximize your positivity, I invite you to go to my website and click the Let's Get You Started banner and sign up there. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please share it. You can take a quick screenshot and share it on Facebook or Instagram. You can find me there at Christine Santos Coach. Until next time, continue to wonder boldly.